everyone. Welcome back to
Best Friends Kitchen.
And we know it's been a while, but we're back. Definitely back with more adventures, more recipes, more friendship, and a whole lot of things for you guys. Due to the holidays, we had to take, a little small break, but it's okay because we're coming back with fire. We got y'all. Period. For this video, we actually did not plan this, by the way. Great minds think alike. That's what best friends are for. We're gonna tell you how we almost made $1,000
in 2 weeks.
Just from 2 weeks of promoting what we came up with, basically Valentine's Day treat boxes, which went great, by the way. We'll definitely show you some pictures.
And thank y'all to everyone that ordered. We appreciate y'all so much.
These boxes consisted of quite a couple things. We had 4 of them. We had a kid-friendly box, which was $15. We had a single and ready to mingle for all the single people out there, $25 box.
Yes.
We had a best friends box that was $50, and then we had the most expensive one, which it was just $75, but it was called More Than Just Friends Deluxe Box, which that one was pretty much the best-selling one that we had because it included wine.
Yes, and Stella Rose at that.
The good wine.
Yes, and so with that, most of the boxes came with chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats, hot chocolate bombs, and of course the breakable heart with the little mallet.
Like I was telling you, the most expensive box had the wine, and on the most expensive boxes, which was the 50 and the 75, we decided to do infused strawberries for those people that did want them, which they came out pretty good. So there's that.
So let's get into how we made almost $1,000 making these Valentine's Day treats.
All right, so first what you want to do is make a list of the things that you need to get. That way everything is a little bit more simple on you.
Second thing that you want to do when you're doing something like this is make sure you create a budget plan, because things can get a little pricey. So do your price checks. Go to Walmart, you can go Dollar Tree. We went to Hobby Lobby. Most of our stuff as far as decorations came from Dollar Tree, so don't be afraid to be a little cheap. Save you a little money. It'll help you.
Definitely. You want to buy extra stuff just in case, because you never know if you're gonna have a lot of orders or not. You don't want to run short on things, and it's always good to have extra of everything. So there's that.
Yes. Also make sure you buy everything in advance, especially for a holiday like Valentine's Day. Strawberries are going, chocolate is going. Like, we had to go to the store a few times because we were running out of things. So make sure you get everything in advance.
Also, create a flyer or an ad, and you want to promote that daily with the things that you have. That way, people can be like, oh, well, they're selling Valentine's Day stuff, I'm gonna hit them up, and things of that nature. You want to promote that at least every day or every other day on all of your social medias. That's how we pretty much got majority of our clients just hitting us up.
And the good thing about Valentine's Day is the same day every year, and we made sure to put it out on the first day of February, so people have 2 weeks. And people get paid on that first week. And they're trying to figure out, what am I going to be putting my money towards? Yep. So when you put it out there, everybody's like, okay, I got to put some money aside so I can support Best Friends Kitchen.
So you want to make sure you have enough time to plan everything out. Process takes time. Therefore, make sure you think everything through. Because at first we were struggling, not gonna lie. This is the first time we ever do something like this. So at one point you just hear me say every sentence because I was over it. I was that over it, but I wasn't gonna give up on you guys because we had already promoted this. So I was like, we're gonna continue to go with it and roll out with it.
Exactly. And that Thursday night when we were making stuff, we started at 3 o'clock.
3
and didn't stop until 12 o'clock that morning, and we still wasn't finished with boxes.
And that was just for the first batch of orders for the people that wanted their boxes that Friday, which was the 12th. That was a lot. We were on our feet for basically a whole 8-hour shift. Like, you get off work to come work some more. In the end, it was worth it. We was in there dying, but it was worth it for sure.
Yes. Also, make sure you do a test run and a taste test before you do something like this. You don't want to get nobody no nasty stuff. So make sure you test this out. Because one of our biggest issues was with that chocolate.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about this chocolate for a second. We got the candy melts, which has the different color chocolates. We had what? Pink, regular, white, and red. Those were the main ones that we used. So off the candy melts, the only chocolate that gave us a problem was the white ones. It did not want to melt worth nothing.
Ooh, Lord.
We tried to use it the least minimum because
Yes.
it was horrible. It would come out chunky. It was making a mess everywhere. We even on the second go around where we ran out of chocolate and had to go buy some more for the next batch of treats, it still wasn't working. So
if you want white for the strawberries, try not to use the candy melt white. Try like almond bark or something, but not the candy melt white. Candy is better with the pretzels or like the Rice Krispie treats, but or the little squiggle decoration, but not
no, not for dipping anything because it was horrible. That was just our experience. You know, other people might have a better experience, but that's just what we experienced even after 2 times that we tried it. So that's a no for me. After that, I did not want to see chocolate anymore for like till March basically. But that was that. You also want to find ways to make things go a little bit more efficient and save time. We bought that Wilton candy melting pot.
Candy melting pot.
That was a little bit easier instead of sitting there trying to struggle and put a bowl on water and heat it up and melt the chocolate or microwave it. No, that pot really saved us. It wasn't that expensive. It was only like what, $40, but that was pretty much it. Just try to find whatever you can to make it a little bit easier on you, or whatever process, you don't have to necessarily buy it. If you find it easier doing it that way, then that's your, that's how you want to do
make sure you figure out like how to split up things. Like she was really good at making the breakable hearts and the chocolate bombs. Not really for me. Like I was better at decorating the boxes and trying to do the small stuff like the pretzels and the Rice Krispie treats and stuff. So teamwork makes the dream work.
For sure.
So work it out.
We at first that day we didn't know where to start. we cleaned the strawberries and we're like, okay, what's next? So we ended up just dividing, and like she was telling you, she did the other things and I did the rest of the half. It does take a toll on you. So for this to be our first time doing this, we did pretty good. Like pretty good.
Because once you get going, like you get a system going. So it's like, okay, you know what to do. Like everyone just kind of moved in like a little factory or something. So we made it work.
With 2 people only.
Exactly.
So that's that. And then as far as like the last step was pretty much like decorating. Michaela majority did all of the decorations as far as like on the treats and the boxes. And another thing that we did was we got our own business cards to promote us a little bit better with our YouTube channel, our social medias, and all of that. So it wasn't, anything. At first, it seems like a lot. It does. But at the end of the day, once, like she said, once you get the system going and the flow is like, you gonna get it done. So
make sure, like, just have fun. Like, we played music while we were trying to do it. We were telling jokes and stories and stuff. So don't let this process stress you out. You can do it. It'll be fine.
Let it stress you out a little bit, though. I want y'all to feel what I felt. Put a little pressure, because I was stressing before we even sold the box.
Yeah, because once some orders start coming in, you're like, oh shoot, this is serious. We may get like 2 or 3, but nah, we did basically like 20 something orders. Like
20 something. So it was a lot, but it was worth it. We're really grateful for all the people that, you know, trusted us and let us do their Valentine's Day, make it a little bit special and everything, because one thing, we did not have pictures of what we were making. We were just showing samples of what it would look like.
Which is another thing for next year that we know people believe when they see it. And a lot of times when it got towards the end, when we started posting videos and pictures, everyone's, oh my gosh, are y'all still taking orders? Are y'all still? We already had a cutoff date.
Like, you had 2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks to order, and you hitting us at the last minute. Nope. Because we could have hit y'all with the late fee, like, but at the end of the day, it's like, no, you gotta trust the process. Like, if you know us, we're not gonna give you some crazy looking stuff. It was pretty neat. So that's that.
Which is another thing to consider too. Like, if you're doing something like this, plan out like a cutoff date. That way you don't have to worry about people that back out at the last minute and don't pay. Make sure you get your money up front, because people love to play when it comes to money. And I see a little kitty in the background.
Oh God.
I can't deal. But yeah. Girl, what you talking about, girl? What you talking about? You didn't get this video. Say hey, Alexa. Say hey.
Say hey.
Say hey.
Yeah.
Lord. But yeah, and most importantly, make sure you thank your customers and people that supported you during this process. We really appreciate y'all, and that means a lot. And it means a lot too to help other people and make their little holiday special. We got so many text messages and little videos of everyone like loving the Valentine's Day treat. So thank you guys.
We really appreciate it. And that's how we almost made $1,000 selling treats.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment.
Everything.
You already know.
You know what the deal is.
Bye, y'all.
Okay guys, just for a little bonus clip, we're going to show you how we made a breakable heart. You just need a chocolate of your choice. This is dark chocolate. And a silicone heart mold. We look at this. Okay guys, so with the chocolate, if you do decide to get candy melts, make sure you get some type of oil like coconut oil or vegetable oil to kind of help make it smooth, because it can get hard and clumpy. This part, if you want to make the outside shiny, you can add any type of alcohol with, like, you know, wipe it all around, vodka, whatever. We used on Julio, you know, you can't taste it anyway. But we're not gonna pour none here. We're gonna go ahead and get this. So you want to pour all of it in there, but you're not going to use all of it. You're going to distribute. So once you take it out, you want to make sure you come back and add some around the edges, just in case if it's too thin, it might break when you're trying to separate it. So adding that is going to make it a little bit thicker. And don't worry about how this looks, because the product is going to be the outside part, and this is going to get broken anyway. So it's not like people are going to be turning it around trying to see, because it can easily break anyway once you pick it up if you're messing with it. Start kind of slowly but surely taking it out, loosen it up. This is the part that always made me nervous, okay? Because I would crack it, and then See what I mean by when you picking it up, it'll make it break. You'll have this.
Ready?
What are you doing?
Go.